We're back with Linda Lockhart from the Global Give Back Circle, and I say back because we had a great chance to talk with her at CGI 2010, and now it's 2011. Linda, you have been busy.
To say the least.
So you have expanded the number of girls in the Global Give Back Circle.
We've expanded from 35 to 535.
Wow. 35 to 535, yes. All in Kenya?
All in Kenya.
How's it going?
It's beyond wonderful. I pinch myself every day and wonder how this all came together. As you know, we were a tiny CGI commitment. 35 girls, $350,000 to take these girls through university, into employment, and global citizenship. In the last 2 years, we've jumped from 35 girls to 535 girls and $7 million in resources to do that.
Wow, I remember last year asking you this question, how many of the girls are successful? And you just were appalled at the question. You said, well, every one of them, of course. Is that still true?
It's still true. It's a process. It's a process that takes sometimes 8 years for some of the girls to go through, high school until they graduate, until they're employed. And as long as they're continuing their give back commitment, continuing in the mentorship model, continuing to take the financial literacy courses, go to the ICT course through Microsoft, they're successful. We are at a point now where we have 80 of those girls in university, and soon they will start to be seeking jobs. And that's going to be another measure of success, but we're 100% sure it's going to happen.
Well, jobs is a big focus of CGI 2011, and it's also a big focus of the Global Give Back Circle. Tell us how you incorporate economics, basically basic business, into your program.
The objective of this investment that we're making in girls is to get them into the workplace so they're independent and they break out of poverty forever. What we have to do along the way is put certain things in place to make sure that happens. We can't guarantee they're all going to get jobs, but we can guarantee that if we give them access to enough chances, their chances are more likely they're going to get a job. Life is full of chances. You've had chances, I've had chances. The more you up someone's chances, the greater the chances are for success. So for the girls, when we look at them in a holistic way, we think, what are some of the things we have to help embed in these young women to make sure they not only get a great job, but they also have a good heart, that they become a benevolent global citizen. So we make sure they have a proper education. We also make sure that giving back becomes part of their DNA, and they do their give back commitments on an annual basis. It's also very important that all of the girls have a certain amount of IT skills. Basic Microsoft applications is a starting point.
And is that because it helps them get a job?
If nothing else, if we stop their education process tomorrow, if they have IT skills, they get a job.
In Kenya?
In Kenya, anywhere. Knowing how to operate Word, PowerPoint, Excel, create documents, they can work anywhere. It's an incredible skill set. Another important skill set that we've only realized lately that they have to have is financial literacy. And the reason being is, imagine you put all this investment into bringing a once very disadvantaged girl into prosperity, but you really never taught her the importance of not getting in debt.
So basically how to handle money.
How to handle money so as she makes money, she can invest her money and it doesn't kill her. Very often in Kenya, young students leave university and leave college, and within a year they are so much in debt they never break out of it.
Yeah, certainly in the United States. I mean, I have a 27-year-old daughter who is still paying for school, and she's been out for several years now, but she'll be paying for quite some time, but at least she knows how. What you're talking about is knowing how, if you have to get in debt, to be able to manage it at the same time of trying not to get there.
And how to say no to friends who all of a sudden show up out of the woodwork, see you have an ATM card and want a loan.
Something else we were talking about in preparation for the interview was benefactors. What is a benefactor in the Global Give Back Circle?
It's a girl who was once a beneficiary. So the circle, when it was designed to take a beneficiary of today and put enough elements in the process of transformation, then in the end, she is a benevolent benefactor. And every girl in the circle knows that when she's been through this process, when she goes out and she starts working, she's expected to mentor another girl, to give time and talent back to the program, but also, when she is able, to give treasure.
So human infrastructure, basically.
Yes.
And is that happening?
Yes, it is. It's happening. In fact, some of them are wanting to give treasure when it's really a little bit too soon to be doing that. We're encouraging them to put that money in their own savings account. They love this whole concept of giving time and talent, which I think I told you before, they learned about in Bill Clinton's book, Giving. Yeah. There's a section on time and talent and skills, and this empowers them. Every year, someone from the Clinton Global Initiative comes to Kenya and actually takes them through a give back commitment process. But more importantly is the give back commitment progress report they do, because they do that after they've been giving back for a year and every year thereafter, and they are really excited when they say, wow, I changed this many lives, or I changed this many communities. It's very concrete for them to check off what they impacted, and they feel really good about that.
And they are actually being benefactors, not just in Kenya.
That's right. This is the first time that 3 of the girls, and actually they're young women now, from our program are going to help in another country. And there's a wonderful program in Haiti, which is called HELP. It stands for Haiti Education Leadership Program. And they do something very similar to what we do. They take students and take them on through university and college in Haiti. And the idea is they would like to emulate 2 of the processes we have in place. One is the butterfly squad process, where girls actually become butterflies and go out to their community and ask the CEOs to come on board, join the CGI commitment, either help with scholarships, internships, or mentors. They also would like to emulate our mentorship model in a more broader way. We do have a very successful model that not only leverages local mentors, but it also leverages mentors from other countries. So 3 of the girls will travel to Haiti in November. It's a peer-to-peer knowledge transfer process, and teach them how to implement these processes.
So Help in Haiti is going to come from the Global Give Back Circle based in Kenya. That's really, really pretty cool. We're about ready to wrap up, but what I wanted to ask you is, okay, so 2012 we're going to be sitting here again. What are you going to be talking about then?
In 2012, I'm going to be speaking to you in detail about everything that has happened because USAID has decided to become our partner. The reason that we were able to scale up from 35 to 535 is because USAID decided to partner with the Global Give Back Circle in February. We are learning so much from them, Stan. We're learning how to be business people. They brought on board processes that I have never been exposed to, and I've been in business all of my life. We're going to be evaluating the program. When we sit down a year from now, I'm going to be able to speak to you as a business person about how USAID helped bring what President Clinton refers to as good economics to a social intervention. He defines good economics as compassion linked to a business strategy. USAID has really helped us with the business strategy, and that is human capital development. These girls are human capital development for Kenya. Private sector is investing in them. So not only has USAID come on board, they have asked the private sector to step up to the table and become part of this CGI commitment. 23 members of the private sector are also a part of this commitment, and they're not doing it as a handout. They're doing it as a good investment in their human capital development. So if you invite me back next year, I'd like to share with you the impact and the results of the fact that this is now a business model and it's a sustainable one.
Well, that's a guarantee. We'll see you in 2012. Linda Lockhart, thank you very much.